Good morning and welcome via live stream to the Abbey Church on the campus of St. Anselm College on the occasion of this ceremony for the students of the class of 2020. At a later date, either in the late summer or early fall, we hope to celebrate on campus the conferral of your diplomas. Today, instead, we celebrate the fact that after 4 years of study and hard work, you have completed all the requirements for your bachelor's degree. Later in the ceremony, the president, Dr. Joseph Favazza, and the dean of the college, Dr. Mark Cronin, will certify that you have completed these requirements. I'm Brother Isaac Murphy, the Vice President for Academic Affairs. In addition to myself, the president and the dean of the college, we are joined today in person by Professor Tana Sisko of the Sociology and Social Work Department and president of the Faculty Senate, representing the faculty, and Dr. Alicia Finn, the Vice President of Student Affairs and the Dean of Students. Members of the Benedictine monastic community are also present. Please stand. The invocation of God's blessing upon this ceremony will be pronounced by the Right Reverend Mark Cooper, Abbot of St. Anselm Abbey and Chancellor of the College.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord, send forth your Spirit and renew the face of the earth. May your healing hand reach out and touch us and all peoples, and remove the scourge of this pandemic, along with the fear and anxiety that accompany it. Bless all those working to assist and heal those afflicted, and provide our world with the hope and joy of a better tomorrow. Lord, we ask a particular blessing that bestows grace on those gathered remotely to review this ceremony, the parents, families, and friends of our seniors, and we ask especially that you look with love upon the young women and men of the class of 2020 who today receive their degrees from St. Anselm College. Guided by your providence, they came here a few short years ago, seeking knowledge and understanding. Allow them to see and understand that life and wisdom and all good things come to us through you. You have blessed their days here with friendships that will be among their most cherished possessions all the days of their lives. May they always be the best of friends, wanting only what is both good and right for one another. You have blessed them with professors who have led them in their search for truth and wisdom. May they hold dear what they have learned, and may it lead them to lives of service, so that they themselves become a blessing to those who encounter them. May they hunger for justice and satisfy that hunger by using their time and talents on behalf of those most in need. You have blessed them with a love of St. Anselm College. Bring these women and men back here often during their lifetimes to remember and rejoice in their time spent on this hilltop. Bless them now and always. Protect them. Watch over them all the days of their lives. We ask all this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
The national anthem will now be sung by 3 members of the monastic community: Brother Francis McCarty, class of 2010, Brother Titus Phelan, class of 2012, and Brother Aloysius Saracen, class of 2017.
Oh, say, can you what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in the air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, confreres. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Joseph Favazza, President of the College, who will now deliver the President's address. Ladies and gentlemen, President Favazza.
Dear friends, every morning, my wife Patty gets an email from CNN informing her of 5 things she should know. And then she shares them with me regardless whether I want to know them or not. There's something about 5 that seems right. 10 is too many, 3 is too simple. But 5, you can digest 5 things without feeling overwhelmed. So today I'm going to share 5 things that you should recall as you begin the next phase of your life journey. Notice I said things to recall, not things to know. I say this because what I share with you today, you already know. As an Anselmian, it is deep within you, but sometimes you just need to be reminded to remember. When I was teaching full-time, I had the dubious honor each year to teach first-year students Plato's theory of the forms. And while I minored in philosophy in college and took a few extra courses in grad school, I am not trained as a philosopher, so it was a big lift for me to teach students about Plato's forms. Here's Plato's insight. The physical world is not as real or true as absolute and unchanging forms. Such forms are the non-physical essences of all things, of which objects and matter in the physical world, the things we see, remind us. But they don't embody the forms. They only point to them. So I can look around this beautiful church, this Abbey Church, and according to Plato, the Abbey Church only reminds me of what is beauty, and it is not beauty itself. It can only point to the unchanging form of beauty. So you might be asking, why am I giving you this long introduction to Plato's theory of the forms? And I'm sure there are philosophy majors in this class that could do a much better job than what I'm doing. Because it is the basis of Plato's insight that all knowledge is recollection. That is, when we encounter something new, it reminds us of the form or the idea or object that is already known inside of us. Learning about this new thing is the process of simply reminding us that we already know it. So today I'm doing the same thing. I'm simply reminding you about the knowledge that you already possess. So here are the 5 things that I now remind you to remember. First, be thankful every day, even the bad ones. Especially at this moment, be thankful for your family, for your parents, for all the many people who have gotten you to this moment in your life. And we should live a life of thanks not just when people help us or when they give us stuff. We should live a life of thanks because everything that we have is a gift. And if it is a gift, then it is meant to be shared generously. You will never know the sacrifices that your parents, your teachers, your mentors, your doctors, everyone who has cared for your well-being, you won't know the sacrifices they have made. And there is never, ever the possibility of paying them back. Just be thankful and make sure that you say it often. 2, you are not the center of the universe. I have a friend who every morning prays that God will give him the strength to live his life without the assumption that he is the center of the universe. And that's a very hard prayer because it is the easiest assumption to make, given the way that we experience the world, that everything revolves around us, literally. Except that it doesn't. And the only way we can ever know this is through reflection on our experience. This is the beginning of education, and that there is a close affinity with being educated and being humble. After all, wasn't it Plato's mentor, Socrates, who said that if he was the wisest man in the world, as some claim, it was only because he knew he wasn't. 99% of the world doesn't care about you or the decisions you will make, and that's okay. The challenge is, will you leave yourself behind and care about the world? 3, being smart is less important than being compassionate and kind. And that may sound surprising to you, having just completed final exams where being smart was important to get you to this point. But if you wish to live and work as part of a community rather than as a hermit, whether that be a community called a family, a group of roommates, or the company that you work for, being kind and compassionate is a non-negotiable. And as much as I admire really smart people, I know a few of whom I would not like to live with. Being smart does not give you a pass to treat others badly. And while it might advance your career or your wealth, it will cost you your soul. Relationships are built on simple lessons that you learned in kindergarten. Be kind. Help others. If someone falls down, help them up, even if it means you lose the race. 4, the mark of every great life is failure. And yes, this applies to your life. The last couple of months have not been fun or easy. It would be very, very tempting to hold what my wife calls a pity me party about what has happened to you, what you have missed, what you have lost. It would be so easy to roll over and watch yet one more episode of The Office. And now, on top of everything, many of you are entering a very, very challenging job market. There is a lot of fear right now, not the least of which is fear of getting sick or getting others sick. I can guarantee you, you will make mistakes and you will fail. And as a result, you will feel pain and you will not be happy. What will be your response? You can hate yourself more for failing, or you can realize that St. A's has made you a lifelong learner. Pick yourself up and learn, learn, learn. And 5, and I stole this one from St. Paul. In the end, there are but 3 things that last: faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. This is where Plato could actually be right. Just because we have faith in God or faith in a higher power doesn't mean we fully understand what faith is. And just because we have hope for the future doesn't mean that we grasp the breadth and the depth of what hope is. And just because we love someone or someone loves us, do we understand the transformative power of love? Throughout the course of your life, you will be tempted to believe and to hope for and to love all sorts of things. Beware. Remember, your St. A's experience has taught you to figure out what is worth believing in, hoping for, and loving. And perhaps more importantly, what is not. And so no matter how much you have faith, how much you hope for, and how much you love, it will never be too much. Faith, hope, and especially love are boundless. So there you have it. 5 things that I hope you recall as you begin your life as a proud alum of St. Anselm College. You have the knowledge. Your job is to just remember it and to allow others and new situations to assist you in recalling it. You will make Plato so happy. On a personal note, 1 year ago today, I received a life-changing phone call from Abbot Mark and Board Chair Ann Catino, asking me to become the 11th president of St. Anselm College. In saying yes to this gracious invitation, who could have predicted all of the challenges of this year? First, I had to learn to say Anselmian, and then I had to learn to be Anselmian, and I am still learning. But you, class of 2020, played an important role in reminding me about Anselmian values. Particularly these difficult last 2 months, I have witnessed your resilience, patience, kindness, and grace. In the face of it, I can only take my own advice and say, thank you. Though on one level you leave the hilltop as students in this most unusual way, at another level, you take the hilltop with you. You have made us proud as students. You will make us proud as alums. May the Holy Spirit of love and wisdom continue to fill you each day to be a light for a weary world. As it has been for these past 4 years, so will it be in the future. Thank you.
The highest academic honors conferred by the college are those who receive Latin honors with the distinction of summa cum laude. This means they have achieved a grade point average of at least a 3.7 out of a possible 4.0. The summa cum laude graduates will be recognized in this graduation ceremony by the Dean of the College, and they all, except for one, will at a later date receive the President's Award. The summa cum laude student who has earned the highest cumulative average in the graduating class will be presented with the Chancellor's Medal at commencement by Abbot Mark and President Favazza. It is my privilege and honor, though, to announce the recipient today. The top student in the class of 2020 is an accounting and mathematics major from Franklin, Massachusetts, with a grade point average of 3.981. The recipient of this year's Chancellor's Medal is Chloe Ross. Chloe, we will look forward to seeing you wear this medal at commencement. I would now like to call upon Dr. Mark Cronin, Dean of the College, for the certification of the completion of degree requirements to the graduands.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the moments when St. Anselm College and the wider academic community recognize the academic accomplishments of our graduates by certifying the completion of all requirements for their academic degree. The degree, which will be physically conferred at a later date, is a public recognition that they have engaged in the labor which is learning, experienced the joy which is discovery, and now possess the achievement which is knowledge. President Favazza, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Honors Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science. The faculty of St. Anselm College have guided them through the prescribed course of study in the arts and science, have examined them on their worthiness, and have determined that they are indeed worthy to receive these degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of St. Anselm College and the state of New Hampshire, I certify that the requirements for the degree of Honors Bachelor of Arts, Honors Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science have been completed with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining to these degrees and elsewhere, and those now explicitly recognized by the Dean of the College. Congratulations.
Dear graduates, it is now the moment you have waited for and worked for. Ladies and gentlemen, parents and grandparents, friends and family, please stand ready to congratulate your graduate. This semester has been nothing short of extraordinary, and your students have risen to this unique challenge with grit, good humor, for the most part, and a good deal of grace. On behalf of the faculty, administrators, and staff, I want you to know that we celebrate their accomplishment with you today. We are there with them in spirit, and we look forward to celebrating commencement with them in person. The Honors Bachelor of Arts degree. Dennis Michael Avita, magna cum laude. Sarah Jordan Shuia, summa cum laude. Sean P. Connor, magna cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Egan, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Gardella, magna cum laude. Emily Jane Gillespie, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Gleason, summa cum laude. Michael George Gadu, cum laude. Emma Catherine Hayes, cum laude. Kendall Rose Hoover, magna cum laude. Robert Thomas Hughes, summa cum laude. Gabriel Norbert Jean-Marie Jacques, magna cum laude. Catherine Mary Jepson, magna cum laude. Samantha Ann Jetty, summa cum laude. Paige Victoria LaBelle, magna cum laude. Megan Sarah Laham, magna cum laude. Shannon Rose McAdam, summa cum laude. Patricia Emma McCrone, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth McSherry, cum laude. Thomas James Meal, summa cum laude. Rebecca Leah Olson, cum laude. Rosemary Breen O'Malley, summa cum laude. Roque Ariel Atazo Gonzalez, cum laude. Jillian Catherine Petrillo, summa cum laude. Claire Linwood Ridley, summa cum laude. Lucas Michael Romano, cum laude. Chloe Isabel Ross, summa cum laude. Emma Rose Saltzman, magna cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Scheibles, magna cum laude. Kyle Francis Silva, magna cum laude. Alyssa Smith, cum laude. Megan Patricia Wilson, summa cum laude. Paul Ryan Zeka, summa cum laude. The Bachelor of Arts degree. Elizabeth Christine Abbott. Daisha Lachey Ashill. Kurt Marshall Adams. Peter Michael Aiello, magna cum laude. Kaylee Nicole Allen. Malik Sadat Allen. David Anthony Almeida, magna cum laude. Annika Rose Anderson. Luke John Anderson. William Cotter Argus. Abby Ryan Arsenault, summa cum laude. Matthew Egan Bacon, cum laude. Amadou Saiku Ba. Caitlin Jane Ballantyne. Brandon Patrick Barrett. Cameron Butler Barrett. Emma Catherine Bartle. Delaney Elizabeth Bartol, magna cum laude. Bakir Basilik. Genevieve Narissa Beer, summa cum laude. Colton Thomas Burgall. Brianna Francis Birmingham. Mason Mather Bigelow. Jenna Noel Block, cum laude. Allison Taylor Bornstein. Madison Marie Borelli, summa cum laude. Allison Elaine Bouchard. Benjamin Bradley Brandeis. Rebecca Lynn Breckenridge. Michael Thomas Breen, cum laude. Caitlin Nancy Brine, magna cum laude. David Thomas Broderick. Neve Sarah Brown. Catherine Victoria Buck, cum laude. Michelle Dwin Boy, cum laude. Georgina Perry Burke, cum laude. Sean Patrick Burke. Hannah Marie Bushy, magna cum laude. Timothy Christopher Bynum. Richard David Cabrera. Alexis Jordan Lee Caldwell, summa cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Campbell, cum laude. Caroline Faye Cardosa, magna cum laude. Oscar DuPont Furtado Octavius Cardosa, Jr. Claire Marie Carlin. Madison Tobin Carr. Marley Butler Carroll. William Goodrich Khatib. Brianna York Cerulli. Larissa Vasti Charitable. Ian Edward Chase. Caroline Marie Klebacek, magna cum laude. Talia Marie Shimataro. Kayla Ann Chiardello, cum laude. Marissa Louise Colaci. Kyle Edward Colella. Amanda Marie Conger, Mason Thomas Cordero, Emily Megan Cote, cum laude, Austin Dennis Coyne, Keely Marie Coyne, Emily Catherine Creedon, magna cum laude, Ryan Kevin Crowley, Cole Joseph Crucial, magna cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Cuddy, cum laude, Matthew John Merrill Cullinan, cum laude, Rachel Ellen Cummins, Hannah Norris Cunningham, Christopher James Curry, magna cum laude, Christina Catherine Cushing, Andrew Nicholas Dahl, Christina Marie Damian, cum laude, Margaret Eileen DeAndrea, Vanessa Rose D'Angelo, cum laude, Delia Marie Davis, Erica Elizabeth Davis, Jacob Ryan Day, Jamie Elizabeth D., magna cum laude, William Patrick Deavy, Brian James DeFranzo, Catherine Anna DeFranzo, Joseph John DeFusco, cum laude, Kelty Lynn Delaney, cum laude, Jacinta Giselle Deshane, cum laude, Amanda Rose DeSimone, cum laude, Thomas Michael Devaney, Brendan Michael Devlin, cum laude, Nicholas Allen Diamond, Matthew William Dilios, Ariana Rose DiPietro, cum laude, David Salbino DiZazzo, Connor Charles Doherty, Abigail Marie Donaldson, magna cum laude, Sean Patrick Donovan, Kira Diana Dorneville Delacour, Lily Marjorie Dow, Michael Brian Doyle, cum laude, Anna Bell Drakely, Hannah Elise Draper, Matthew Patrick Dubois, magna cum laude, Cassidy Margaret Duffany, cum laude, Balin Irene Duffy, magna cum laude, Julie Esther Dupierriere, Emily Frances Dupuis, cum laude, Christina Durham, magna cum laude, Brendan Gray Early, cum laude, Maxwell Brandon Ernst, magna cum laude, Jacob Daly Ethier, Daniel Christopher Evans, Cody Daniel Face, cum laude, Kelly Elise Fagan, magna cum laude, Eric R. Fairweather, cum laude, Emily Margaret Falanga, magna cum laude, Kelly Jade Farina, Kevin Truman Farmer, Alexandra Esther Farrohi, Michael Vincent Ferraro, Shayla Marie Ferrin, Jared Arthur Ferris, Melanie Lynn Fay, Nicholas Robert Fiorello, magna cum laude, Elijah James Robert Fish, Joshua Derek Gagney, Anthony Patrick Galasso, Gianna Elizabeth Galuzzo, magna cum laude, Alexander Brennan Gamache, Timothy Scott Gardner, Amanda Evelyn Gately, cum laude, Andre Joseph Gaudet, Jeremy Joseph Gaudet, George Morel Garrity, Cole Michael Gill, Nicholas Michael Giordano, Tyler Maxwell Glass, Mark Anthony Glebus, Caitlin Marguerite Golden, cum laude, Brett Graham Goodhue, Christopher Morgan Guggins, Kristen Marie Gordon, Allison Pearl Gosselin, cum laude, Jamie Nicole Gottwald, magna cum laude, Jake Armstrong Grade, Isabella Nicole Garata, cum laude, Robert Jack Green, Elizabeth Shea Greenan. Marianne Cameron Green, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Grenier, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Griffin, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Grillo. Peyton Ann Gullickson, summa cum laude. Joseph Guzman, cum laude. Carrie Ann Hansen. Leah Marie Harris, magna cum laude. Brooke E. Haskell. Maura Teresa Hayes, cum laude. Lucas Robert Heald, cum laude. Jillian Suzanne Heatley, summa cum laude. Nicholas Colin Hecht. Michael G. Heffernan. Andrea Lauren Hemphill. Anthony James Hemphill, magna cum laude. Kathleen Marie Hennebree Kenny, cum laude. Esmeralda Hernandez, cum laude. Noah Francisco Hernandez, magna cum laude. Paola Alexandra Hernandez Sandoval. Mitchell Curtis Hibbert. Snina Hoda. Brita Ann Holland, magna cum laude. Patrick Arthur Horrocks. Samantha Elizabeth Haushan. Joshua Thomas Hughes. Richard James Fitzpatrick Hume, cum laude. Ashley Rose Iannuzzi, cum laude. Caroline Kelly Illefeld, cum laude. Daniel Francis Incropera. Helene Marie Inglesby, cum laude. Oriana Margarita Inario Richards. Fu Chang Wilhelmine Jansen. Megan Elizabeth Jerem. Stephen Carl Johnson, cum laude. Blaine Sherwood Johnson III. Aaron Johnston, cum laude. Nicole Tabitha Jones. James Arthur Judge III. Michaela Elizabeth Kane. Jillian Rose Ko. Bridget Anna Keith, magna cum laude. Timothy Robert Keith Jr., cum laude. Elizabeth Erin Kelly. Kira Elizabeth Kennedy, cum laude. Samantha Marion Kenny. Kayla Renee Keogh. Courtney Loretta Keys. Joseph Preston King. Megan Taylor Klaus, cum laude. Kylie Lynn Nealand, cum laude. Luke Kanishki, cum laude. Kaylin Nicole Kerslovic, magna cum laude. Megan Lalonde. Jack Ryan Landry, magna cum laude. Aaron Ashley Langton. Jennifer Carol Laporte. Kylie Ann Larock, magna cum laude. Mary Teresa Lavelle. Jackson Ernst Lawrence, magna cum laude. Julia Elizabeth Lazarick, magna cum laude. Tran Lee. Shane S. LeGraw, magna cum laude. Michelle Teresa Lemelin. Teresa Rose Lemeries, cum laude. Jeremy Austin Lewis, cum laude. Joseph Carl Lewis. John William Ligori III. John Michael Little Jr., magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Lockhart, magna cum laude. Leanna Elise Long. Gabriel Antonio Lopez, cum laude. Kelly Marion Lord. John Edward Locknane. Kelly Ann Lewell. Mickey McGuire Jr. Erin Paula Marr, cum laude. Emily Jordan Mayer, magna cum laude. Alexandra Rose Margerison. Kayla Francis Marino. Nathaniel James Morata. Haley Marie Marshall, cum laude. William Gregory Martell. Kathleen Siobhan Martucci. Fareed Abdallah Mawanda. Peter William Mayer, Emily Rose McCauley. Catherine Grace McCarthy, cum laude. Jocelyn Marie McCarthy. Caitlin Noel McCool, magna cum laude. Colleen Casey McDonough. Catherine Marie McGilvray, summa cum laude. Paul William McGonigal, Jr. Liam Thomas McHugh. Brendan Matthew McKiernan. Brianna Melka de Oliveira McLaughlin. Christina Elaine McClellan, cum laude. Patrick James McLaughlin. Ian Robert McNamara, cum laude. Brendan Samuel McPherson. Emily Ann McSherry, cum laude. Margaret Virginia McSherry. Caitlin Ann Mead, cum laude. Nicholas Alexander Meisner, summa cum laude. Sarah Ann Messler, cum laude. Dina Elizabeth Miller, summa cum laude. Cornelius Antoine Miller, Jr. Brendan Michael Mills, magna cum laude. Patrick Brian Mills, cum laude. Victoria T. Milner. Ani Shake Manassian, cum laude. Tyler Peterson Miranda. Abigail Claire Mitchell. Caroline Mary Mitchell. Christina Margaret Mitchell. Anthony Paul Malika, cum laude. Haley Marie Morgan, cum laude. Caroline Robinson Morrison, magna cum laude. Mary Jane Morrison. Rochelle Anne-Marie Morrison, magna cum laude. Madeline Pauline Mollison. Colleen Anna Mulholland. Daniel James Murphy. Isabel Marie Murphy. Maggie Catherine Murphy. Sarah Elizabeth Murphy. Shayla Michelle Murphy, magna cum laude. Michaela Ortiz Murray, cum laude. Matthew Reed Narducci. Mary Miranda Nee. Liam Michael Nahali, cum laude. Noah John Nicholson. Amirna Nunez. Sean Thomas O'Donnell. Seamus Russell Ozer. Thomas Patrick O'Hare, Jr. Taryn Marie O'Neill. Liam Matthew O'Sullivan. Amanda McNeil Peugeot, cum laude. Matthew Michael Panaton, cum laude. James Giacchino Panzini, magna cum laude. Wallace Ellsworth Phelps. David Joseph Philbin, cum laude. Dakota Walter Pigeon. Leanne Marie Pike. Joseph Thomas Plans. Julianne Marie Plord, cum laude. Jared Daniel Plum, summa cum laude. Raymond Edward Portu. Jillian Rose Powers. Emily Catherine Provencher, cum laude. Bailey Rasheen Pudvar, cum laude. Matthew Stephen Raymond, cum laude. Allison Emily Ray, summa cum laude. Colleen Elizabeth Riley, cum laude. Jillian Ann Rigby, cum laude. Michael Robert Riggs, Jr., cum laude. James Francis Rigini. Olivia Kathleen Riley. Colin Stewart Rios. Matthew Thomas Robeson, cum laude. Abigail Barry Rodin. Joseph Robert Romanow, cum laude. Rebecca Elizabeth Rondow, cum laude. Heather Mary Roscoe, cum laude. Jacob Gray Rostowski. Ian James Ruthier. Josephine Mary Roy, cum laude. Elizabeth Jean Ryan, cum laude. Shannon Christie Ryan. David Edmund Scalia, cum laude. Kaylee Rose Scoville, magna cum laude. Susan Caitlin Dangju Seavey, cum laude. Jerome Segla. Rebecca Ann Shea, magna cum laude. Devin Walter Sherman. Olivia Sandra Sklau, cum laude. Christopher Scott Simpson, summa cum laude. Colin Thomas Smith. Kyle Duncan Smith. Sophie Grace Smith, cum laude. Jared Clark Soloway, cum laude. Madison Stone Solos. Matthew Ryan Solomon, cum laude. Ryan Christopher Spillane. Madeline R. Stevens, cum laude. Kelly Ann Stewart. Nicholas James St. Germain, summa cum laude. Brianna Lynn Sullivan, magna cum laude. Megan Rose Sullivan, cum laude. Michaela Kathleen Sullivan, cum laude. Sarah Allison Sylvia. Olivia Janelle Teixeira. Caroline Templer. Katrina Kim Dring Tybin, cum laude. Julia Elizabeth Thissell, magna cum laude. Colleen Mary Toomey, magna cum laude. Joseph Robert Tribucchi, cum laude. Molly Marjorie Travis, cum laude. Sarah Marissa Tropiano, cum laude. Curtis Brian Vachon, cum laude. Tate Neville Van Valkenburg. Sean Patrick Verrier, cum laude. Brendan Vesicchio. Tyler Douglas Viger, magna cum laude. Mariah Taylor Vogley. Joseph Charles Worth. Courtney Yvette Witham, cum laude. Jason Philip Wood, cum laude. Ryan Michael Yanakopoulos. Joseph Mitchell Young, magna cum laude. Elise Ann Zarcaro, cum laude. The Bachelor of Science degree. Andrew Jordan Amaral. Eleanor Leslie Angus. Lindsay McDonald Onnis. Paige Alexandra Bally, magna cum laude. Molly Elizabeth Beck, cum laude. Christina Marie Bean. Bridget Helen Bell, cum laude. Joanna Kathleen Bennett, cum laude. Nicholas Paul Bergeron, magna cum laude. Cassandra Emma Bigelow, cum laude. Jennifer Lee Biles, cum laude. Madeline Marie Binding, magna cum laude. Riley Patrick Birmingham, cum laude. Patrick Robert Blaney. Heather Wilson Cable, summa cum laude. Jennifer Lee Sacconi, cum laude. Casey McKay Cosgrove, cum laude. Simone Patricia Curtin Ruggless, cum laude. Caitlin Detweiler, summa cum laude. Erin Kathleen Devine. Matthew Christopher Diello, cum laude. Jacqueline Therese Dion, cum laude. Sarah K. Dole. Caroline Donovan Donnelly. Caroline Veronica Doherty, cum laude. Megan Nancy Dromey. Madison Elizabeth Dwan. Abigail Catherine Edison. Abigail Rose Ethier, magna cum laude. Caitlin Taylor Ferreira, cum laude. Mary Kathleen Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Emma Rose Flynn. Lauren Reagan Folchetti, cum laude. Hannah Marie Friend. Anna Louise Furness, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Gilbert. Anya Marie Glavin, summa cum laude. Caitlin Mary Graham. Chelsea M. Hall. Catherine Marie Hartford, magna cum laude. Sydney Mayorga Fitzgerald Healy. Catherine Page Heavey, cum laude. Martha Mary Heavey. Bridget Kelly Hentz, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Hughes, cum laude. Ariana Lucia Iafrate, cum laude. Gabrielle Beverly Ikella, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Johnson, magna cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Jones, cum laude. Adelina Mary Katsunis, magna cum laude. Shannon Rose Kelsey, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Knight, summa cum laude. Alexander John Lanzi. Grace Catherine Larkin, cum laude. Natasha Marie Leviel, cum laude. Kayemi Liskow, magna cum laude. Olivia Mary Lofstrom. Noelle Marie McDonald. Jillian Marie McGeckrin, summa cum laude. Erin Marie Martin. Alexandra Marie Masiello. Erin Haley McCosh, magna cum laude. Amanda Teresa McDermott, cum laude. Jillian Elizabeth McDonald, cum laude. Tegan Grace McLaughlin, cum laude. Mary Jane Elizabeth McNiff, magna cum laude. Ellen Laurie Micelli, magna cum laude. Lindsay Ann Milton, cum laude. Hannah K. Mishler. Deborah J. Monnet White, cum laude. Anna Grace Moratis, cum laude. Jessica Josephine Morelli, cum laude. Michaela Sandra Murphy, summa cum laude. Arena Caroline Parker. Carly Marie Pinto, summa cum laude. Michaela Elizabeth Pitts. Brittany Joy Power. Catherine Margaret Quinn. Lily Margaret Reed. Julia Marjorie Rain, cum laude. Brooke Ann Ritchie, magna cum laude. Molly Boyd Rivera. Logan Nicole Roberge, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Russo. Kristen Marie Sandhammer. Margaret Grace Sheridan, magna cum laude. Ryan Kenneth Sherman. Aurora Elizabeth Sullivan, magna cum laude. Alexis Melanie Talbot, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Tomei. Kristen Marie Vorderer, magna cum laude. Daniel Ann Whitman, summa cum laude. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Well done.
2020, congratulations. You caring, resilient, and special class. You've left your mark on the college, and you will always, always be dear. Go fly high.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. Way to go. Great finish, and we'll see you soon.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I hope to see you soon. I wish you guys all the best in your future.
To the class of 2020, congrats, you made it. Welcome to the real world. Your time at St. A's truly was memorable, and we will all miss you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Aunt Catino, class of 82, and chair of the board. What a great day for you during this historic and unprecedented time. Welcome to the Anselmian alumni family.
Congratulations to the strong class of 2020. Do the work, strive to be great, and dominate the rest of your life.
Congratulations! And remember, you can take the lessons you've learned on the hilltop wherever you go. Anselmian now, Anselmian always. We're so proud of you, and you will remain in our prayers.
All the monks of St. Anselm Abbey send special greetings and congratulations to our students who officially graduate this day.
Seniors, congratulations. You've done some amazing things while you've been here. Can't wait to see what you do next now that you're leaving the nest. Good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We miss you already. Come back as soon as you can.
Your Anselmian values around social equity and the dignity of every human being are needed now more than ever. I will be dancing and cheering around my living room when the class of 2020 commences. Go Hawks!
You have brains in your head and your feet on your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where you go.
Oh, all the places you'll go.
Hello, seniors. You've persisted through one of the most difficult semesters in the history of the college, and I just want to say congratulations, well done.
I'm gonna cry. I love this class. You can't cry, we have to say congratulations. Okay. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, especially our senior student athletes.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it through senior thesis, so now you can make it through anything. Good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. As you head out into the world, don't forget to be amazing.
Class of 2020, look on the bright side. You got robbed your second semester senior year, but imagine your alumni reunions will be epic.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. I look forward to hearing about your life adventures when you visit us on the hilltop. All my best.
Congratulations, class of 2020, and a special shout out to the Kevin B. Harrington Student Ambassadors.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck on your future endeavors.
To my dear students from the class of 2020, these past 4 years I've watched you learn and grow, and I've wanted nothing more than to watch you walk across the stage on your graduation day. Please know that we miss you, we love you, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I want to shout out to the nursing students. You have worked so hard to get here. We know you're going to do great things out there, and we are so proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. As you go forward, get a good job so when I retire, there's money in Social Security. Thank you very much.
Hey, class of 2020, this is Professor Finn congratulating you on your graduation. And now this is Paul, class of 1973, looking forward to seeing you on the Hill at alumni reunions, football games, and all the other wonderful things in the future. Be well.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Sorry we couldn't celebrate together, but it's been a pleasure serving you for the past 4 years. I'll miss you. Bye.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You survived the COVID-19 semester. I raise a mug to you, Anselmians.